Okay, so here's kind of a new segment I'm going to be doing. We're going to be answering Redditors' questions in the form of a video here. And I'm also going to read some of the other responses so you guys can get somebody else's take besides myself. And then I'll also kind of comment on those responses. So kind of the topic today is messaging tips and tricks. Is there any special language buyers like myself can generally use to sellers to indicate a willingness to take the sale straight to PayPal and thus avoid eBay fees without getting message blocked by eBay? If you know you can't send your email in a typical way or else it won't let you send a message. So first off, never exchange emails via eBay messaging. eBay messaging obviously is set up to flag things like that. Their whole business is based on you selling on their platform and them taking a commission. So obviously they're not stupid enough to make it easy for you to do this. They do, however, allow phone numbers to go through. And typically, if you do want to do something like this, you would just phrase it in a way like, hey, I had a couple questions about this product. Could you, could you give me a call to discuss? And just leave it very vague like that. Most eBayers know what that means. If you read on this forum, a lot of people freak out. Like if you send somebody a message, a lot of people are going to be like, oh my gosh, is this a scam? It sounds like a scammer. And then they're going to run onto this subreddit and ask if it's a scam. So keep in mind, not every eBayer is going to respond to this. Most savvy eBayers are going to respond to this. Because they'd like to save the fees, and you as the buyer are still protected by PayPal buyer protection, and the seller still has some PayPal seller protection. But a lot of times things like this wind up with people getting scammed. If you're not really experienced with eBay and PayPal, and if you don't know all the ins and outs, a lot of times you're going to wind up getting taken by people, and you're going to come crying to this subreddit about how you got scammed by basically trying to circumvent eBay fees. Another thing, keep in mind, if eBay catches you doing this, and it could even be the seller that you're trying to do this with reports you, if eBay catches you doing this, they will suspend your account. Just so you know, eBay accounts, the suspension is for life. You'll never get your eBay account back. So if you value your eBay account as a buyer and or a seller, is it really worth, saving, 6% in fees or whatever by doing this? And heck, most buyers aren't even going to give you the full, most categories are 6%. If I'm a seller and you're trying to take a sale off eBay, what's really the point of me giving you the entire 6% back? Because I'm not making anything extra. So more than likely you're going to split the difference, and I make 3% extra for doing it off eBay. You make 3% extra for doing it off eBay. Is it really worth 3% and putting your account in jeopardy? In my opinion, it's kind of stupid, but do what you want. Let's see, what do some other people say? Why in the hell would you want to do this to get a better deal? Please don't shop with eBay if you don't want to buy with eBay. Very good point. You can send screenshots that indicates your email if you really wanted to, and lose your eBay buyer protection begging to be eaten by scammers. You still have the PayPal buyer protection, but all in all, is it really worth putting your eBay account at risk over 3% off an item that's probably not even that expensive? Probably not. Really, the only reason that I like to communicate with people is, for example, if I'm a reseller and I'm trying to sell to somebody wholesale for them to sell on eBay, or if somebody else is a reseller and wants to get my contact information so that they can sell wholesale to me. That's really the only reason to try to exchange contact info. I mean, to save 3% on a transaction, on a $100 transaction, it's $3, and I'm guessing your transaction isn't even $100. So really, what's the point? It's kind of silly to me. Curious to hear your guys' thoughts. Leave a comment in the comments section below. And for any of you eBay buyers or sellers who aren't already active or members of the eBay subreddit, check it out. There's a lot of good tips, tricks, information. Thanks for watching the video. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed for more great eBay videos about how to make money selling on eBay. And we'll catch you on the next video.